Hello everyone, Robert Guy Perkin for Poor People. I'm just going to do a quick video today talking about the importance of carrying a firearm to defend yourself with. Saw a little news story today about there was a hiker in my area. Well, there were several hikers along the Appalachian Trail that were hiking, and they came upon this guy with a pit bull with him, and the guy was telling everybody he was a sovereign citizen, and he threatened him with a machete, and I guess he threatened several people according to the news report. So right now, police are looking for him, which is a good thing. But I tell you what, folks, you just never know. You never know what's going to happen in this world, and the importance of carrying something to protect yourself with now is more important than ever before. You know, luckily this guy, I don't guess he hasn't hurt anybody, not that I've heard of yet, but it's a pretty scary situation to be just hiking along the trail and come up on somebody who threatened you like that. They said he had a knife and a machete, I guess. So it's very important. If you don't carry a firearm, you need to. You need to get training. You need to learn how to use that firearm properly. It's not going to do you any good just to go do the little 8-hour class or whatever it is your state requires and get your concealed carry permit and get a gun and go shoot some paper targets every year or two. That's going to do you almost no good at all. You need to get some training. You need to practice. You should practice with your firearms very often. I would say no less than once a month. More often if you can afford it and you have time. I train at least once a month, usually more than that. Just depending if I have a tight month with money, I won't buy or can't afford to buy a lot of ammo. But then again, that's why I shoot 9mm and 223 and things of that nature. And a lot of times I'll just practice with a 22 long rifle. You get your little 22, you can get them both in rifle and handgun configurations, and really cheap practice. And that's what you need to learn. You need to learn drawing from your holster, getting on target, squeezing that trigger off, making the first shot or first 2 shots count. You should always fire twice. They used to call it double tap back in the old days. Now law enforcement wants to call it a controlled pair. Politically correct, I guess. But anyway, it's just things that you need to learn how to do. And if you don't know how to do it, learn. You can watch videos on YouTube to learn how to do a lot of things. So very shortly here, hopefully this weekend, I'm going to be doing a video about handguns and concealment and do a little shooting on it and try to put a little information out there for anybody that may need it. If you know anybody that does need it, if you like the videos, then please share them. Let them know that this is some good information, because I've got a lot of experience with firearms, and I just enjoy helping people. I'm not an instructor. I don't go out and try to charge money for anything. I'm just trying to help people. That's what my goal is. I believe that's what we're on this earth to do, is help people out. So, like I said, now more important than ever, it is to carry a firearm and be proficient with it. Know how to get it out of your holster. And a lot of that, folks, is dry firing. I tell you what, even if you can't afford ammo, dry firing is the best thing you can do anyway. You practice getting that holster out from wherever you carry it or however you carry it. Get this thing out, get it on target, get your round squeezed off. And practice this over and over and over. And it doesn't cost you a dime. It just takes a little time. You can do it in the evening time before you go to bed. Find a place that's safe. I mean, obviously you want to make sure your weapon's clear. There's no ammo or anything in it. Find a place you can point at that's safe and just practice this. It doesn't take much. You need to get about 5 to 7 yards from an imaginary target and use that as the perpetrator or bad guy and begin drawing your weapon and dry firing. And I'll go over that this weekend too. And I tell you what, that's just a great exercise. It'll make you so much more accurate. And it'll help you handle your weapons so much better. You'll just be amazed at what it'll do for you. To me, it's the most important thing you can do. It's just as important as firing your weapon. It really is. you need to do both, but dry firing is a essential part. So anyway, I just want to put that out there. Seeing little news stories like this, it kind of makes me think about things a little bit. You know, I take my kids. We go up there all the time. I don't live far at all from the Appalachian Trail, and we go up through the woods. I actually hunt up there some on some public lands, and we go up there and we hike and enjoy the outdoors, and we camp. So it's definitely something you need to be aware of and cognizant of. That's why I tell you, folks, I'm not paranoid, but I don't go anywhere anymore without a gun. I just don't do it. You just never know when you're going to run into some fool like it was out there with them hikers, and I mean, this guy could have turned his dog on you or attacked you with a machete, anything. You just never know anymore, unfortunately. So anyway, thanks for watching. And if you don't care, like and subscribe. Please share the video. Get it out to somebody that maybe is looking at handguns, maybe wants to get interested in them. I'll try to do another video this week about types of handguns and what are good for beginners and what are good at a good price point. You don't have to go out and buy the most expensive firearm. You can buy good quality, reliable firearms for a good price. So if you don't care, get that video out there. Get this video out there. And like I said, thanks for watching. And remember, all gun laws are unconstitutional.